Welcome to Talk Fights. I'm Curtis Biggs. This weekend, Saturday, June 29th, we have UFC 303 to look forward to. The main event is for the 205-pound light heavyweight title. Champion Alex Pereira will take on Jiri Prochazka. These two fought not too long ago. Pereira ended up taking away the win with a second round TKO. I did feel that the TKO was a bit premature, that they could have let it go a little longer, considering that they're at that level and fighting for a title. But what are you going to do? So they'll fight again this weekend. Now, Prochazka, I thought, was doing very well in the first fight. He was landing some big punches. He was closing the distance very well, staying away from Pereira from those big strikes. But then when he would attack, he would close that distance very quickly and very easily. Now, Pereira, in the first fight, really laid some big kicks on Prochazka's lead leg, his lower calf specifically. I saw Prochazka switching stance, limping around. He definitely did not like those leg kicks. So that's something he's going to want to avoid in this second fight. If one of his legs becomes compromised, he's going to have a very difficult time engaging in any way. Trying to close the distance, trying to throw those spinning attacks, those looping punches. He needs both his legs in full form to be able to take on Alex Pereira. Now, both these guys are very good strikers. Jiri Prochazka was at one time a national champion in his home country of Czechia, then known as the Czech Republic, a national Muay Thai champion. Alex Pereira was also an extremely high-level striker, much more so than Jiri Prochazka, to be honest, as far as his Muay Thai background. Pereira is a two-division world champion in Glory Kickboxing. He was a world champion at 205 pounds and a world champion at 185 pounds. Now a world champion in the UFC at both 185 pounds, a title which he lost to Israel Adesanya, and the current champion at 205 pounds. Some people consider Alex Pereira to be the greatest combat athlete of all time. So what's going to happen when these two clash this Saturday? I expect that Pereira is going to try to take this to the ground at some point. He has a newly earned black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a belt he earned from Glover Teixeira, someone that Jiri Prochazka had recently beaten, winning the 205-pound title by fifth-round submission. He did relinquish that title due to some health issues, not being able to defend as quickly as he would have liked. So we may see this fight go to the ground if Pereira chooses that, if he wants to show off some of his jiu-jitsu skills and maybe even go for a submission. But Prochazka is very squirrely on the ground. He's got a very good at scrambling to top position. When he gets there, he throws devastating ground and pound. He throws big elbows, big punches. He's a difficult fighter to deal with on the ground. I don't know that Pereira is necessarily going to want to have to take that on in this bout. I think he'd prefer this to stay up on the feet and be a standard kickboxing bout, in which he'll probably win reasonably easily. Prochazka has to use some of his more dynamic strikes, his more diverse arsenal against Pereira if he hopes to win. Now, he was doing that in the first fight, and if he continues the second in much the same way as he did the first, avoiding those leg kicks and avoiding that possibility of a takedown from Pereira, I think he'll do very well. I do expect that Jiri Prochazka is going to win this rematch, and I don't think it's going to last very long. I think it's going to be a mid to early fight stoppage, probably second or third round, and I am going to give it to Jiri Prochazka. I expect him again coming at him at Pereira with those big looping punches, spinning elbow attacks, spinning back kicks, and I think when he hits him, he can take him out. Pereira is very tough. He does take a good shot, but Prochazka is a 205-pound champion, former champion. And he can hit with a lot of force. If he hits Pereira, clean, I think he's going to take him out. The same goes for Pereira, of course. They don't call him Stone Hands or Poatan for nothing. Anytime he lands a solid strike, he's in a position to do some serious damage on his opponent. We did see him knock out Sean Strickland in the first round. Sean Strickland, though a former champion, maybe not the most technical of fighters, is certainly very durable. So to take him out in the first round really means something. If Prochazka can keep this fight at a distance and use his more diverse arsenal against Alex Pereira, I do foresee a win for him. Again, I'm going to say a second or third round TKO, probably drop him with a spinning attack or a looping punch, and then get on top of him and finish him off with ground and pound, which is very deadly coming from Jiri Prochazka. That is my prediction, a second or third round TKO or knockout for Jiri Prochazka. I want to thank Todd Cable and the Purebred Fight Club for having me at their gym again today to do my show. I really appreciate it, and it's a great spot. It's a really nice backdrop for my videos. Thanks very much, guys. See you at the fights.
My secret power is sadness. You knew it. Oh, throwing gloves, dirty pool.